My story begins from my childhood. This is when I first got the idea of becoming a doctor. I grew up in Sharm el-Sheikh, a city very popular amongst Russians. I talked to a few of them, and they advised me to pursue my dream in Russia. You probably know that Egypt has a very warm climate, and it was important for me that the place where I was going to study was at least similar to my homeland. I learned that there is such a place in Russia, Crimea. Then there were no more questions asked. I flew directly to the peninsula. So it was here at the medical academy named after Georgievsky Crimean Federal University that my path began 5 years ago. The history of foreign doctoral training began in the walls of the Crimea Medical Institute back in 1961. The first foreigners who studied medicine at a university were 6 students from Greece. In 1962, 22 students from Iraq, Yemen, and Sudan joined them, and 4 years later, at the institute, there was opened a dean office for work with foreign students. Since 1967, graduation of foreign doctors has become regular, so an impressive community of foreign students gradually began to appear at the institute. The English language form of education was introduced in 1999. The main areas of foreign students training now are the classical area of general medicine and the relatively novel area, dentistry. The educational process includes lectures, practical, laboratory, and seminar classes. Practice starts from the first course. You can pass it both in the clinical institutions of the peninsula and in the hospitals of the country of residence. I started thinking about choosing a specialty when I was in my 3rd year. I've always been interested in both therapy and surgery. It was important for me to find a discipline at the intersection of 2 areas, so I chose ophthalmology. This is because it is the eyes that let us perceive the world around. Without the eyes, a person cannot fully live and see all the colors of the world. I started attending the scientific conference in ophthalmology and eventually became its head man. The head of the department suggested visiting surgeries at the clinic, which is located on the university territory. This is a modern university center with a polyclinic, therapeutic, and surgical departments. This educational laboratory, scientific, and medical complex creates conditions for the educational process of senior students as well as for medical and advisory assistance to the population of Crimea. Practical classes are held in modern scientific laboratories, histological laboratories, laboratories of molecular biology, cell technologies, genetic research, and FISH hybridization. There is also an accreditation and simulation center here where we study all the intricacies of the medical profession. Spacious lecture halls, a library fund, modern computer classes, electronic reading rooms, all these contribute to a fruitful educational process. Of course, higher education and even more so medical education is impossible without a powerful teaching staff. The high level of education of students is provided by the faculty. About 550 people, including more than 70 doctors of science, 52 professors, and 300 candidates of science and 182 professors of the associate degree. For foreign students, especially in first year, social and cultural adaptation is important. The tutor movement copes with it in collaboration with the Psychological Support Service of the International Medical Faculty. The psychologist's office is located in the hostel, which makes it possible for the students to seek help at any time if needed. By reciting the Hippocratic Oath, we have dedicated our lives to medicine, But this does not stop us from leading an active lifestyle, having our favorite hobbies, or just spending time outdoors. Upon completion of studies at CFU, a graduate from India takes the NMC postgraduate qualification exam in his country, so they confirm the high level of their medical qualification. CFU is one of the leaders in having the graduates pass this exam. In addition, the institute can provide you with a letter of recommendation, which simplifies admission to residency. So, the graduate can easily continue his postgraduate education in other countries such as Canada and the UK. From the fourth year, I've been the chairman of the student council of my faculty. For me, this was a new challenge. I wanted my department to be talked about everywhere and everyone to know about us. We gathered a team of students from different countries and created a new student council in the medical international faculty. Started working in all directions: media, volunteering, culture, and even sports. As volunteers, we worked in local medical institutions. We helped the all-Russian organization called Medical Volunteers. We practiced many different kinds of sports, namely cricket, football, volleyball, yoga, and tennis. Thanks to the mutual hard work of students, our faculty took first place among the faculties of the Academy for the first time. Our flag flies proudly in the lobby of the main building.
If they will ask me, what do you like in our medical faculty, I will answer: receiving knowledge, invaluable experience, exchanging of tradition and the culture. All that was given by our alma mater, Creigham Federal University, Institute of the Medical Academy, International Medical Faculty.